Hi guys, how's it going? Woo! Here we go. Another Wednesday, another shave. Apologies, I'm late again. I've, for one thing and another, got in from work late pretty much every day this week. It's just the way it is. Traffic, roadworks, the summer weather. The roadworks are all out because they can do 16, 17 hours a day, can't they, and get things done. But anyway, I digress. So I've come in late, so I've got no snack, I've got no drink, I've got nothing. It's just me and the shave. Right, so come on, let's crack on. First thing, oh, look at this. Nothing in the official John Shaves Super Soaker, so we'll get some hot water in there. Okay, brush, here you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that, beautiful. It's like a piano, doesn't it? Look at that knot, absolutely wonderful. That's a really, really good synthetic knot, that, guys. And that is, let me get it up there. That's actually an NO, but the guys at Noble Otter have assured me that they did the very best to get it to resemble a 101 for John Shaves. 101, there you go. We'll get that in the official John Shaves Super Soaker. That's a Noble Otter 28mm synthetic. The razor for today, Caveem got in touch with me. They said, John, we'd like to send you a razor. They sent me a razor. I've used it. They've been in touch with me again since and said, John, we're doing a giveaway. Please, would you go on it and share it to your story and so on. I did so. And I've been back and forth with the emails with Caveem Razor. So I thought, that reminded me, I thought today I've used this. They sent me this wonderful razor. It's like an anodized aluminium razor with a long handle. I thought we'll get it out, we'll use that today. It's quite a nice design, this. It reminds me of the other razor that got sent me and I just can't remember the name of it. What we're putting in that today, John, we're going to be putting in a Gillette 7 o'clock purely and simply because it matched the colour scheme. I know you think, John, how silly is that? But it's the way I like to do things, can you see? And these Gillette 7 o'clock series of blades, guys, they are extremely sharp. Very, very good. There you go. So we'll put that on there. We'll put the base plate on. Now I want to show you, once that base plate goes on, it covers the ends of the blade. There's no blade there. The blade is encapsulated. Can you see encapsulated there? Oh my word, yeah. But the blade, it's in there. Come on, let's get the handle on, John, and that you might be able to hold it better. Can you see it? The only parts of the blade that are exposed now are the edges you're going to shave with. Caveem razors, there you go. I like it. There was another razor gifted to me a while ago that did the very same. Was it the Bamboo one? Anyway, I digress. Mr. Wolf sent me some soaps, some old soaps, some vintage soaps. Well, I say old, I mean old as in some of the originals when wet shaving first took off about 10, 8, 6 years ago. Staples that just seemed to have fallen by the wayside, I think. And this is one of them. See it? The Strop shop, Austin. I took that out of the box, threw it on the bed. My wife said to me, is that you throwing a strop again? You all know, John don't get stroppy. There you go, Austin. To me, what does this smell like? Smells like salty sea air to me. It smells like what was that soap now? Aromatics, was it called? La Cranza. If you smell that, it's got a wonderful salty sea air vibe to it. That's what I pick up from there. So thank you very much, Mr. Wolf. We're going to be using that. And I thought with it having a salty Wilkinson Swords Ocean, keeping with the theme, hey, the black and white, and the lovely black and white balm, I thought we'd use. Look at this Aqua Velva 5-in-1, because I was talking about it the other day and I've not used it for a while and I missed it. So let's crack on, come on. Oh my word, how are you all doing? Do you ever sometimes just get so weighed down with stuff to do, you know, nip in and get this on your way home from work, do that on your way home from work, go and see him, and if you could do this after work, can you get this, can you make that, can you fix it? just sometimes think, stop the world, how do I get off? Just, yeah, so it's been a bit like that this week. So, relatively dry. We're going to go straight from the tub. You know how I like to roll, guys. Load onto the brush, lather onto the face. This is quite a stiff soap. The scent strength I would put about 3.5. But there you go. We'll get some on there. We'll wet the face a good, and we'll see what happens. If you know anything about this brand, I can't find anything online. So please, let me know if you know anything in the comments. I do believe it's a very good soap. I vaguely remember some guys using it back in the day. We'll dip the tips. It seems quite thirsty. It does, it seems like, wow, look at it. There's no problem with it producing a lather though. The scent strength is said pretty much the same. Shall we see? Should we do the slickness test? It's not a great deal of slickness there, I'll be honest with you. On a scale of 1 to 10, most soaps that I use being around about an 8. I'd put that at about 3 maybe. But if it does the job during the shave, we'll forgive it that. So like I said, let me know if you know any information about the old Strop shop. And if you've got any other inputs you want to put in today about the shave, about anything you know. Please let me know. Let me know what you think of the shave. I always like the feedback. I like to read your guys' comments. Good and bad. Although I've got to be honest, your comments, 99.9% positive. You're a good bunch of guys, aren't you? So that's it really. There isn't a lot to report, as is always the case, midweek shave. Bed and work bed. Now this razor's very light. If you like a light razor, you're going to like this one. Where would I sit aggression wise? Merca 34C. I think that kind of ballpark. But if you got this and you put, say, a Kai blade in it, it's gonna be offering a good shave anyway. But a Kai blade, I think, would take it up a notch in terms of aggression and sharpness. Kai blades are a little bit wider, widthways, not lengthways, widthways, than most of them. On your hair's width, but you can feel it in a razor. So it may, I use it like if I get a razor I really like, but it's particularly mild, I will put a Kai blade in it, because it really does take it up a notch. If I remember, I will put the link to this Caveem Razor underneath this video. Please go and check them out. It's not an affiliate link or anything, I'm not affiliated with them. They just sent me this razor for free, and I'll be honest with you, it's a good razor. Yeah, very good. I don't like light razors, and I don't like mild razors. This is light and it's mild, but look at the job that it's doing. It is doing a very, very good job indeed. What I tend to do when I get razors like this, and I've bought razors like this in the past, I either move them on or I give them my wife and daughter. Find them really good for shaving the legs. They like them for shaving the legs, so that tends to be, they get passed on to Samantha or Angela, or sometimes I've given a couple away to guys in work. I've given a couple away, well, quite a few away to guys in the wet shaving, subscribers and commenters. And I've given some away to family members as well. Because I sold one to Sig Solo. Bought it, it was a Razor Rock. Seriously, guys, if you put it in your hand like that and went, you could have blown it out. It was just way too light for me. I think I mentioned it in a video, and Sig Solo got in touch and said, if you want to get rid of it, I will buy it from you. So he did. That's it. That's how I shave. So let me know what your shave of the day is. Let me know what you think. Yeah, there isn't a great deal of slickness in that at all. We'll go lather mittens. It produced a good lather. The lather itself is a good lather. But just doing that now whilst the lather's on, it's slick. But yeah, it's I'm just rinsing that off my hands there. It's not slick at all, the sort. I'm trying to be positive because I try and be positive about everything all the time in life. I really do believe even things that tick you off, things that anger you, you can be positive in your negativity. That might sound like an oxymoron, but you can be, you can be positive. You can put a positive spin on things. Yeah. I always try and be like that in life. I think life's too short to be miserable, down, sarcastic and moaning. There's no need for it. So here, floor. Hey, we did okay, didn't we? Look, we did okay. We did okay, guys. That was okay. Here we go. We'll put a bit of Wilkinson sword. Yeah. Not a zing. That smells good. That smells so good. That really, really. You know, for what, £3-4 a bottle. That's one of those you wish you could hook it up and have a shower in it. Absolutely, really proper decent barbershop scent that. And we'll put this on. Johnny's all-time favourite balm, this. £8. £8, they don't make it anymore. What's wrong with you people? Fortunately, I bought about 8 of them when I went to the US. And when I came back, I gifted about 4 of them away, then they stopped making it. So I was going to write back and ask them, hey guys, can you send it me back? Oh, it's just... Why can't all balm smell like this? Oh, it's wonderful. If you haven't used Aqua Velva, it doesn't smell like Aqua Velva. It smells to me like a lovely, fresh, clean summer's day linen that's had the cap full of Febreze and the linen and dried outside, and it's got that fresh, out of the shower, linen vibe to it. Oh, absolutely lovely. If you haven't tried it, I'm sorry guys, you're missing out. They don't make it anymore. There you go. We did okay, didn't we? That was wonderful. Thanks for sticking with me. Look at this. Hey, Superman, we've got a proper flyer on today, haven't we? It's not even 15 minutes. But hey ho, it is what it is. When time is of the essence. Thanks to a subscriber, Anthony, if you're watching this. Anthony sent me a razor and I'm going to use it in the Saturday shave. I'm really looking forward to using it. And we'll probably Mr. Wolf sent me a soap I'm really looking forward to using. We'll use that Saturday. I'm going to have a good shave. And it'll be good no matter what we use, because you'll be there. And I'll be there. And we'll be shaving. Take it easy, guys. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. And remember, love the person next to you. Even if you don't know them, you can show them love, can't you?